first, I'm shocked. I'm even surprised why this news is just being released or coming just a day after I've declared that I'm going to defend my governorship seat in Nairobi County government. I'm very surprised and I'm very shocked.
Corruption eats away the soul of our nation. And our proposal on dealing with corruption is not to point fingers.
Hello, thank you always for choosing Koraitu TV, and if you're yet to subscribe, please do so. I am your host Liz Akama, and on this episode we're going to focus on Ruto's speech in the US and Mike Sonko's ban to visit the country. It's a huge blow for politicians facing corruption cases after the court barred them from vying for any political seat this year. And Sonko, among many corrupt leaders, now faces an extra blow after the state's ban his visit and that of his close family. The ban does not only involve travel but also conducting business with the US. This announcement was made at the US Embassy here in Nairobi after allegations of misuse of power and bribery.
U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken is announcing the public designation of former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko Gideon Mbuvi Kioko due to his involvement in significant corruption. This designation renders Mike Sonko and his immediate family members ineligible for entry into the United States. Former Governor Sonko's corruption has been widely reported in local and international press. With this designation, the department reaffirms the need for accountability, transparency, and respect for the rule of law in Kenya's democratic institutions, government processes, and the actions of public officials. The United States will continue to use all tools available to combat corruption and promote respect for human rights globally. Section 7031C of Fiscal Year 2021 Department of State Foreign Operations and Related Program Appropriations Act provides that officials of foreign governments and their immediate family members about whom the Secretary of State has credible information of direct or indirect involvement in significant corruption or a gross violation of human rights are ineligible for entry into the United States. The law also requires the Secretary of State to publicly or privately designate such officials and their immediate family members.
The ban comes few days after Ruto's visit to the US, where he dismissed claims of being corruption mastermind and termed it as a way of tarnishing his political name. Ruto further adds that they are responsible authorities tasked by investigating matters corruption, and corruption should never be politicized.
Corruption should not be a tool for political contest. Corruption should be a fight to protect the resources of the Kenyan people. And our proposal is threefold. Number one, there is absolutely no reason why the Judiciary Fund has not been operationalized. There is absolutely no reason why court cases take anywhere to 15 years. That will give financial independence to our judiciary so that our judiciary can discharge their mandate in accordance with the Constitution, make sure that the people who pilferage corruptly public resources are not only held to account, but speedily so. The second item is to ensure that investigations and working on cases is worked on by the independent institution, and that institution must have financial independence.
In his response to the US ban, Sonko expressed shock and said the US never verified their facts, as there are no tenders ever won by his family during his term as the Nairobi governor. He also questioned why he is the only chosen one among the many corrupt leaders here in Kenya.
Mr. President, I'm very shocked. And I think the US government has also not verified their facts, because these are very misleading facts. Neither myself nor my wife and my kids have been arraigned in court for any corruption related to issuance of tenders to them. My wife has never received a coin from the county relating to any tenders. My daughter, Saumu Mbuvi, Sandra, Salma, they have never received a coin from the county for supplying any tender in the county. My wife has never even won any tender in the county. My children have never won any tender in the county. They've never even applied for any tender in the county during my reign or time as the governor of Nairobi City County. And another thing I wish also to tell the entire world, because all this is in charge in courts, but not with any offense related to issuance or giving out of tenders by the Nairobi City County government when I was the governor. I was charged, or I'm facing charges of money laundering and not giving out tenders to any of my proxies or my family. I'll give a good example. There are some governors who are facing those charges alleged by the US government. I don't know whether it's good to mention names, but since those particular charges are before a court of law, I'll mention names. I know it will be wrong, they'll not feel good, those particular individuals I'm about to mention. For instance, a case like Migori County, where Governor Obada was arraigned in court. These are all allegations. I'm not trying to accuse my former colleagues in any way. But Obada was charged with those particular offenses the US government is alleging. The offense of giving tenders to proxies. We saw Obada was charged with, alongside with his relatives, I think sons and daughters. My friend in Kiambu, Governor Wachitu, was charged alongside with his wife, I think, and daughter. I've never been charged alongside my wife, Saumu, Sandra, Salma. So I'm wondering why the US government, or where are they getting this fake news from?
I've been your host, Liz Akama, and don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you on the next episode.